Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'm Star. I'm trying to sit up. I hate how, I'm going to be real, y'all. I feel like I look so much bigger than I actually am on camera as is. Like, I'm already as is. I am big, okay, first of all. But I feel like the camera make me look just way even bigger than I actually am. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, ooh, especially this close. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Versus how in my chair, you can see my whole. So, you know what I'm saying? But it's just too close. But what can you do? Anyways, the message I heard is, hold on, let me cut my engine on so I can breathe because it's starting to get hot. The message I heard is, for your potential, I have led. And the scripture comes from Isaiah 1:11. The multitude of your sacrifices, what are they to me, says the Lord? I have more than enough of burnt offerings of rams and the fat of fattened animals. I have no pleasure in the blood of bulls and lambs and goats. Baby, so here's what I'm going to say. So for whoever this is for, it's like you are thinking that in order to receive the blessings that you desire, the blessings that God said He have for you, that you got to do something special or you got to act a certain way. Like, this is somebody you believe in order for you to get married, you have to be a certain shape, a certain size. Ironic because what I said at the beginning of the video, or you feel like you need to be this, that, and the third. God says somebody for everybody. You know, that's the crazy thing about how we live in this world where it seems like everybody want to look exactly the same. And you know what I'm saying? I like, as somebody that I get it. You know what I'm saying? When you see so many, you know, I just feel like sometimes social media can put you in a position to where reality is out of proportion. Like, in reality, it's okay. You know, like me having these 3 nails, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm slowly but for surely taking these nails off, y'all. And there was a point in my life when I was so, you know, focused and circled around what people thought of me, especially versus being that social media and I'm seeing this person with this person with that, this person with that. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? It's not all the way 100 all the time. You know what I'm saying? My braids is getting ready. It's time for me to take them down. I'm not all the way 100 right now. My nails is half on, half off. I'm not all the way 100 right now. But that doesn't mean that it's not somebody for me. That doesn't mean nobody gonna find me attractive. The crazy thing about some of the beauty things that we do, I'm not gonna say all of them. There are some men that do like lashes and nails and hair and stuff like that, but it's some that don't even like it. And you know what I'm saying, they may be with somebody that have all that going on, but you know, I feel like several women have come out and said, I'm not gonna say all, okay, okay, so maybe not all, that is more of a girl thing. I don't know what it is. It's just kind of like, you know, like the girls meet in the restroom, but everybody find out they all got, you know, the what was that stuff, the Smackers lip gloss or something like that, and you're like, ooh, you know, I just feel like that's, I don't know, but I just feel like God is saying it's nothing that you ain't gotta, if you want to do that, do your thing, but it's not a situation where you need to change something about yourself in order to find a person that God have for you, because regardless, even if when you look in the mirror, you feel some kind of way about yourself, that don't mean that it ain't somebody that look at you and, you know what I'm saying, they got the hard eyes for you. You know what I'm saying? And somebody that you think looks 1,000 times better than you, somebody that you think will be able to steal that person away, they ain't even studying them. But God, like, I just feel like God said He don't need no sacrifices from you. He doesn't need you to give anything in order for you. Like, you don't have to change anything about yourself in order for you to receive your person. You don't have to change anything about yourself in order for you to receive the house that God has for you. Like, and I'm just thinking about how when I was getting ready to get my car, I was thinking that I was going to have my credit perfect. And I was working so hard on it. And then when I actually went to get the car, I found out I didn't even need that. Unnecessary. completely under. And then you know what I'm saying, I realized if I wouldn't have been so focused on trying to get my credit together, I messed around and could have been had the car. But I was so, in my mind, I was thinking I got to get my credit straight. I'm gonna go ahead and get the purses I like, then I'm gonna get my car, I'm gonna pay my car off, and then I'll be able to, you know what I'm saying. But in reality, I could have went ahead and just got the car. Now the dream that I had about a year ago, I think in that dream I was I believe it was a school. It was like a some kind of party, some kind of function. And when I was at this function, like I was walking through the parking lot, which was like a parking garage, and each floor, slabs, slabs, slabs. If those of y'all that don't know what a slab is, I do not feel like actually describing it to you, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, very nice car, very nice car, very nice car. I'll say it like that. Anyways, and I'm like getting ready to go, you know what I'm saying. At this point, the party is over, so I'm like, okay, where's my car? Where is my car? And I'm just standing in the parking lot looking around like, and I realize I don't have one. And I'm looking at everybody in their fly cars. And I got my purse. I got my purse bad, outfit bad, shoes bad, hair done, nails done, you know what I'm saying, fly. Baby. And I just feel like God is saying, for some of y'all, you don't even realize that there are some things that you think you need in order to receive something that you don't really need in order to receive something. Sometimes it come as, you know what I'm saying, it'll come as time go on. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you falling in love with someone, y'all automatically not gonna be besties. Y'all not gonna automatically be in complete sync with each other. It's not gonna be a situation where you gonna know everything about them off the hat. Yes, somebody that knew them a little bit longer than you was gonna know them a little bit better than you. But baby, that don't mean they gonna know them better than you forever. No, it don't. Because some people get along better than others. And it don't matter how long they knew each other. It's like you could have been getting to know somebody for your whole life and then meet somebody, like, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow. And by the end of that day, you will feel like you know them more than you know the person you knew your whole life. But it's because y'all already it's like y'all souls already in sync. You were already destined to meet that person. You know what I'm saying? In some cases, it could be a situation when before you came down here, to be born. I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking about how they have, like, in the kids' Bibles, y'all know the old kids' Bibles with the little baby angels, and how they will have the baby angels sitting on the cloud looking down. And I just recall seeing that somewhere where it was something, I don't know if it's when I was pregnant or what, but it was something about how the babies, were waiting on their parents to get to the position that they had to be in order for the baby to come. So, like, it could be a situation where you was friends, you know what I'm saying, and waiting. And then you get down here, you know what I'm saying, and finally find each other. And you're like, whoa, and I'm just being real. And I know some people don't want to get, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to be on that kind of level like that, but that's just what it is. We more spiritual than we are physical. And you know what I'm saying, a lot of people, when they think about that, they only think about it, like they use it for their own agendas and all kind of other, you know what I'm saying, stuff that don't even, you know what I'm saying, stuff that don't even just matter in a certain sense. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, but when it come down to it, God said, when it come down to it, for whoever this is for, you do not have to change anything about yourself in order to receive the spouse that he has for you. There's somebody that wants you specifically, like you specifically. And I have seen so many people want to change themselves for this, that, and the third. The crazy thing about it is, typically, if you put yourself in a position to where you change yourself so that you can get some attention from somebody, what happens if that's not the real you? What happens if it's just simply not destined for your body to be shaped that way? And it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody not supposed to have the same shape. And it's like, I just feel like it's a beautiful thing for people, like, you know what I'm saying? Because everybody like different. It's some people that like bigger men or bigger women, and there's some people that like skinnier men, skinnier women, and somebody but like, you know, short people, some people like tall people, and I just feel like it's different shades and different titles, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like when it come down to it, God said you don't have to change nothing about yourself in order for your person attention to be turned towards you. But you know what I'm saying, it's a change that you have to make within yourself. For some of y'all, you know what I'm saying, you don't even believe that your person is your person because you don't believe that you are good enough to have somebody. Or, you know, some of y'all, it could be just a situation where you just tired. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just be real. Baby, you tired of what you've dealt with in the past or whatever it may be. But God is saying it's not something that you have to change about yourself. And that may have been a problem for you in the past. Maybe in the past you were always, whenever you were in your single, like I feel like this is somebody during your Esther season, okay? Your season where you was waiting for your husband or waiting for your wife, regardless of who this is for, who I'm talking to. Instead of you just enjoying your life as a single person and just, you know, following God's steps, this is somebody that you were trying to change yourself so that you could receive the person that you desire, that you dream of. But that's okay. That's something you had to go through. And I feel like somebody, you did that. And then when you met the person, they turned out not to really want to be with you like that because guess what? You weren't you. And it's like, I just feel like God is saying, you can't imagine, like, you could not possibly imagine how undoubtedly in love you would fall if you would allow yourself to just rest peacefully in yourself, being yourself, and allow the person that God has for you to naturally select you and fish you out. And then you ain't gonna have to worry about somebody, you know what I'm saying, looking at you sideways or looking at you, you know, side-eyed because now you done gained 10 pounds. The 10 pounds you lost, you gained it back. The 20 pounds you lost, you gained it back. Somebody looking at you crazy because, oh, that's how your real hair look. Somebody looking at you crazy because they'll like the way you drink. They'll like the way, you know what I'm saying, they'll like where you stay, they'll like this, they'll like that, they'll like the third. God said don't be in a position to where you are like pretending to be somebody that you are not. Don't be in a position where you're trying to physically change yourself or alternate yourself, your personality, your spirituality, your heart, none of that in order to appease nobody, because it will eventually hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? God said the only reason you should ever, you know what I'm saying, would be in an emergency situation. And I still don't feel like there's any kind of emergency situation that's so serious that you should feel as though you need to dang near hurt yourself in order to successfully accomplish your goals, successfully accomplish your task. God said what he has for you is not a situation where you have to initiate the changes in order for you to receive it. If it's a change that needs to be made, God is going to make a shift within you. That's why God gives us all of these tests and all of these tests, and he guides us because he wants us to learn things. But anyways, that's the message, y'all. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.